Hey, thank you for joining me and coming back. And as I make sure this is up, I want to thank you guys for all your stories. I have been reading every single one, and I'm so touched and honored that you're sharing such deep personal stories with me. And we had ski races all weekend, so I haven't got back to you. I really want to sit down and take the time that it deserves to get back to you. So I will get back to every single one of you. But thank you. You guys shared stories about deep loss, about trauma, about your struggles, and this is exactly why I started this conversation, for healing, because by bringing all my stuff to the light, I saw how it got healed, and I want to help other women heal their stuff. So by taking off my mask, which was a little scary, I'm going to be honest, but by taking off my mask, people thanked me and reached out and said, you know, you're so brave, and I'm so thankful that you shared, and now I want to share. So just by starting this conversation, this is really just my passion to help women know that it's okay to take off their masks, and we don't have anything to be ashamed about, and we can heal and grow together. So it was interesting. Some people actually reached out and said, wow, Rebecca, I really thought you had the perfect life. Everything looked great. Your life, your travels, your everything. I really thought your life was so perfect. And although I do have an amazing life and I love my life, I also have a lot of scars, and I've also had a lot of loss and trauma and pain, and that's okay. When we bring that stuff to the light, we can heal it and it loses its power. So that is why I'm here. So thank you for sharing your stories. I will get back to each and every one of you, and please keep your stories coming. If there's anything you want to hear more about, please share. So over at Instagram, I'm at Rebecca Levander blog. There's a link to my survey, so please fill that out. Otherwise, just email me info@RebeccaLevander.com, or you can go to my website, RebeccaLevander.com, and sign up for my email so you'll know when I'm doing these videos. I do plan to do a weekly video, not a live every week, but just a weekly video, quick, short, little tips, whatever you guys want to hear. So I really do want to hear from you, and let me know what your struggles are, what you want to focus on. Some of the common themes that I have seen in my survey are women are looking for their tribe, looking for their people. They're struggling with connecting. Another common theme was people don't do enough self-care, or they don't have routines in place for really taking care of themselves. They are taking care of everyone else and not themselves. Another theme was busy and stressed out. Everyone is busy and stressed about it. So I just quickly wanted to touch on that today. Stress. And stress is actually wanting something to be different than it is. So it's not our circumstances that are stressing us out. It is our thoughts about them. So say you are driving your kids to a sporting event and there's a detour and it's going to take a half an hour longer. You're going to be late and you're stressed out and you got all these other things to do. It's not actually the detour that is stressing you out. It is your thought that this is wrong, this shouldn't be happening, why is this detour, oh my gosh, this is making me late, So if you can reframe that and think, you know what? There's a reason that detour is there, and trust. Maybe it's saving you from a 10-car pileup, a crash. Maybe it's saving you, I don't know, from something else. So trust that you are being led and you are in the right spot at the right time. So instead of wanting that to be different and wanting that detour not to be there, it's there, accepting the situation without judgment, not making it wrong, looking at it without labeling. Just, it's a detour. Letting go of your complaining and your victim, poor me, I got so much going on. And just be present. Okay? Take a few deep breaths. There's a detour, not what I would have, the perfect situation, but there's a reason this is here. How can I look at this differently? Take a few breaths, be present, and that allows your intuition or your inner knowing to speak to you. A remedy to stress, some remedies to stress are passion. So taking time every day to do something that you love, something with passion, whether that's running, whether that's painting, reading, calling a friend, whatever that is a remedy to stress. So not only being present in those moments and breathing through it, but also adding some passion throughout your day. Also gratitude. I have a gratitude journal, and I'll do gratitude in the morning, and I'll do gratitude at bedtime, and that is also a remedy to stress. Helping others. We had some friends who were out of town at a funeral, and they were coming home, and there have been 2 different snowstorms since they were gone. I knew their driveway was going to be full of snow, and we were gone at a ski race all weekend. We had gotten back late Sunday night. We had to snow blow our driveway, unpack our car. But my kids and my husband and I got in our car and went to their house and shoveled them out. And, that could have been just another thing, but just the act of helping someone feels so good. And the gratitude that they felt, it just puts more gratitude. It's a ripple effect, and that's another remedy to stress, that just, it feels good, doing more for others. So remember, when something that you call stressful happens, that you're in control. So it's your labeling it and judging it that is really stressing you out. So change your thoughts, take some more moments of silence and some deep breaths. Also, nature is an excellent remedy to stress. When you're feeling all that build up, get out in nature, and that's definitely God's remedy for stress. So some of my biggest stressors in my life have been some of my greatest lessons. So not that I would choose any of those terrible things that happened to me, or not that I would want to go through those again, but when I let go of labeling them as bad, and I get really quiet, and I can get the lesson that was there and take that, and it changes the whole story of what we call as stressful. I do have some other great techniques, like some breathing things, some tapping things, meditations, other awesome tools for stress that we can get into another time. I don't want these videos to go on super long, so they're just going to be short and digestible. So that is all I'm going to say right now. First, is just be aware. Be aware of when you're feeling super stressed and make a different choice. It's not that situation that's stressing you out, it's your thoughts about it. So again, thank you for all your stories. I am getting back to each and every one of you, and please send me more. I really want to hear from you guys. How do you want to keep this conversation going? What do you want to hear from me? Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being there and supporting me when I took off my mask, and I definitely want to be there to support you. So thank you. And so not this week, Thursday, next week, Thursday, I will not be doing a live, but I'll send out a video. So again, get on my email list or follow along Facebook, Instagram, or just email me info@RebeccaLevander.com so I can hear from you. Thank you, and have an amazing week.